This Leo Carrillo Ranch was built back in the late 30s. So all of these buildings, including the hacienda, they've been around since 1938. The city had acquired this ranch back in late 70s. As they've owned it for now 40 years, the buildings started to deteriorate a little bit, and so they wanted a contractor to come in and work on a lot of historical preservation and restoration.
This building right here is the one you're standing in right now.
Oh, wow.
The same three pillars that are out there. You see this arch? You look outside at the same arch.
But they wanted it to look as if we never touched it. So that was probably one of the biggest hurdles, was just making sure that as we were going around and completely re-roofing this building, that it looked like it's been here for the last 80 years. So with the old Spanish tiles, mortar, and then even some of these walls are all old adobe walls. So there were some areas on some other buildings where we actually had to restore some of the adobe because it was crumbling, and that was a pretty fun process. We had taken sand from Arizona in order to help build up the adobe. This was another one of the buildings that we had re-roofed. Just like I had mentioned in the other building, we had to deal with the whitewashed instead of a true paint. So because we had to use like more of an epoxy resin to fix up some of the corners, you can see where they even etched in, like made it look like it was real wood, but this is all epoxy right here. Areas like this, they notched it out. Leo Carrillo used to hold parties here, and this was his favorite spot. Yeah, this is another one of the buildings that we had re-roofed. We really focused on going back to using Simpson strong tie holds and just kind of lift everything back up into place. Let's go up to Dee Dee's house. Dee Dee was Leo Carrillo's wife, and this was her little retreat where she got to spend time painting, drawing, any sort of activities that she enjoyed. We redid the roof, and then we also had to redo this section right here. All of this hide was all new. These posts were new as well. This was probably one of the more difficult parts, to bring it back to, oh, let's make it look like it's been here for 80 years. Just because they used to use eucalyptus, but eucalyptus is not very structural. And then this corner of the roof here is where we found the most water intrusion that actually got in behind the plaster into the adobe, and as soon as we started pulling off parts of the old roof, it just crumbled. So we had to go back in, repack it, reshape everything.